Welcome back to the award-winning Lee Pitts Live. Where are we? We're at the American Legion Post 192 on Martin Luther King Boulevard in Dunbar in the heart of Fort Myers. It is the place to be tonight as we celebrate the 75th birthday of one Willie Battle, civil rights activist, real estate developer, and many other things, but more than anything else, friend to a lot of people. Got my good friend here, my fraternity brother and all of that, Albert Knigthen.
Yes, sir.
Of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, legendary radio personality as well. He's on Lee Pitts Live right now. Welcome to the show, Frat.
Hey, thank you, Frat.
You know,
Pleasure to be here.
the first time I met you, man, you were spinning those records in the park over at Michigan Link Housing Projects. You may not know that I remember you as that being the first day. You remember that?
I remember that. Wow, yeah, when they were shutting down Michigan Project during that time.
That's right.
Yes.
And at the time I was doing a documentary. I'll let you know that documentary is now being celebrated up in Washington, D.C. and places like that for the Housing Authority, but you can see it online now. I might need to just, it's on YouTube. I'll tell you how, and look at it. You'll see yourself on it.
Thank you.
It was a 10-year documentary. But I want to say this on television, is that, Albert Knighthen, Dunbar Radio, before he was a fraternity brother of mine, he would always try to do everything he could to help cross-promote my television show, his radio show. Really good friend of mine. We miss his voice in the community. And I used to call in, and he'd patch me through, man, go ahead, Lee. Bring me into the house there, and I would talk to Uncle Joe and all of them. And again, he gave me some street cred and kept me involved with the community. So I salute you, Frat.
Well, I salute you too, Frat, because you're the one that really pushed Dunbar Radio to get out there. You know, we really enjoyed everything you did. You promoted the station. You talked about us. You even had us on your show a couple times. It was great, you know. I really appreciated your support. Thank you.
And I would, when I would come in there to be on the radio station, I knew that, I was already on television and people knew me well enough throughout the region. And when I appear on the radio station, all that did was continue to make this radio station have personalities in the community that thought highly of the station. It was just a treasure to have that radio station in the community. Are we going to get to hear you back on radio anytime in the near future?
I have no idea, brother. Still working out a few details, some maybe future plans, but I can't answer that right now.
Okay, people waiting with bated breath. Hey, I bet you get asked that a lot, don't you?
Yes, I do. Me, RJ, we get asked, when are you guys coming back? And I'm like, well, there are a couple of radio stations out there now, so you have something to listen to. Not necessarily we'll come back, but hey, we considered ourselves trendsetters. We basically got the radio stations going. So you got, can I mention the radio stations on there? Yeah, 90.5, and 107.5.
You guys were trailblazers, and it's that kind of stuff that gives people a roadmap. I remember when I first started doing television, and of course, nobody had done it before that looked like me. And I saw a lot of other things that popped up afterwards. So, in some facsimiles, right. And I'm just happy to see various medium come out now. Just a lot of different opportunities for people to get different perspectives, like in a real city.
Yeah, trendsetter. I love you, man. I love you.
Brothers of Phi Beta. Now, you've actually come out to celebrate Willie Battle's 75th birthday. How do you know Willie Battle?
Oh my goodness, we basically go way back. I went to school with his daughter. His wife taught at North Fort Myers High School. So, and I'm basically a part of the family. My cousin is married to one of his nephews. So, Willie Battle, we kind of go way back, what can I say?
When you are here tonight watching all these people who come out to celebrate him, how do you feel just being a part of this?
Oh man, it's an honor. I know he's a real mentor for the community, and just to see the love that the people are showing for him, I'm honored to be here. It's a pleasure.
If somebody walked up to you out of the blue and said, when you hear the name Willie Battle, what comes to mind? What would you say?
Real estate. Yes, sir. Battle Apartments. That's the first thing that comes to mind, because had a lot of apartments, and he was doing it up for the community. A true trailblazer. What can I say?
We're here in the American Legion Post 192 It's just the community is here. The salt and the grit of the community is here. Just to have a place like this that we can come in and celebrate. What do you think the American Legion means to this community post 192?
Oh my God, the American Legion, it's an icon. It's a historic, a historic figure, if that makes sense. You know, I remember coming here during Christmas time when they were giving away bicycles. So I've been very supportive to the community. We love it, you know. And I'm glad Willie Battle had his 75th birthday right here. It means a lot.
Well, I'm just honored to be able to have you here as a guest on the show. And thanks for coming out and sharing some words about Willie Battle. I want you to look right into that camera. Say a final happy birthday to Willie and anything you want to add to it.
Hey, Willie Battle, happy birthday coming from me, my sisters, the brothers of Nu Mu Sigma, Phi Beta Sigma. I don't know why I had a hard time getting that out. And the rest of the community. Hey, thank you, and I love you, man. Keep up the good work.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay right here, Albert. I want to get a picture with you.